You are with me, Ashikuzzaman. Now the details. ACC teams are going to several countries including Singapore and Hong Kong to return the smuggled money. The ACC will also go to court in those countries. ACC chairman Iqbal Mahmood said this after inaugurating the daycare center at ACC office. He also said ACC will also seek Interpol help to bring back the embezzled money.
ইন্টারপোলের মাধ্যমে আমরা তাদেরকে দেশে ফেরত আনার চেষ্টা করছি
We are trying to bring them back through Interpol, and we are thinking to send our team in several countries. Today we took decision to take stern action against the corrupt.
ভিত্তিতে হয়তো কোনো টিম আমরা পাঠাবো
The business persons and entrepreneurs are in great anxiety as the coronavirus situation is worsening in the mainland China. The negative impact is being felt on the raw materials import and export from China. The report brings you more. The amount of bilateral trade volume between China and Bangladesh is more than 4,100 crore US dollars. Of this, Bangladesh exported the worth of 83 crore, 12 lakh US dollars and imported more than 1,300 crore US dollars. The large bulk of these imported raw materials are once again exported worldwide after being manufactured in Bangladesh. But in the wake of coronavirus situation in China, traders and businessmen are fearing loss in their business.
Indirectly, we are already affected by the virus economically. More than 250 to 300 exhibitions were rescheduled or postponed owing to the outbreak. Wuhan province is very important for the equipment of maritime industry. Besides printers, toners are also imported from Wuhan. We will fall short of this until Wuhan remains locked with the coronavirus situation.
Importers say the holiday will not be affected by the Chinese New Year, but the world will suffer if the coronavirus situation is prolonged. Meanwhile, the Custom Department says the Chinese New Year holidays usually slow the process of bilateral trade, but the new coronavirus outbreak made the matter worse.
There was no import during the holidays of Chinese New Year, and there is no possibility for new consignment arrival by February 20th. Earlier, we used to export 3 or 4 consignments every day in China, but we are now exporting 4 to 5 consignments each week.
Owing to the coronavirus, if the Chinese economy is affected by $15 trillion of GDP, it will affect the world economy as well, and Bangladesh is not out of purview. Ashikuzzaman, DBC News Desk. A Chinese newborn has been diagnosed with the new coronavirus just 30 hours after birth, the youngest case recorded so far, state media reports. The baby was born on February 2nd in Wuhan, the epicenter of the virus. The baby's mother tested positive before she gave birth. It is unclear how the disease was transmitted in the womb or after birth. Only a handful of children have come down with the virus, which killed 563 people and infected 282,018. The state media outlet Xinhua reported that the infection late on Wednesday. It added that the baby, who weighed 3.25 kg at birth, was now in stable condition and under observation. Chinese health authorities on Thursday said it received reports of 3,694 new confirmed cases of novel coronavirus infection and 73 deaths on Wednesday from 31 provincial-level regions. According to China's National Health Commission, another 5,328 new suspected cases were reported on Wednesday, said the commission. The commission added that 3,859 patients remained in severe condition and 24,702 people were suspected of being infected with the virus. The commission said 282,813 close contacts have been traced, with 186,354 others still under medical observation. President Xi Jinping on Wednesday called for greater legislative, law enforcement and judicial and law observance effort to strengthen the capacity to carry out the law-based infection prevention and control. The price of masks has suddenly increased due to coronavirus frenzy. Sellers said prices have gone up due to supply of shortage of goods from China. The demand and use of masks has increased across the country, including the capital, as coronavirus turns into panic worldwide. Sale of masks increased along with number of users standing in long queues to buy masks on the street shops. Most of them are in coronavirus panic. Demand is high, so prices have increased manifold. The mask that was formed sold on the permanent is now selling for Taka 80 to 100. Sellers said selling of masks has been stopped in the wholesale market for the past few days as product not coming from China. The Institute of Pathology, Disease Control and Research has suggested not to get panic over the use of masks. Millions of masks are coming from Japan to alleviate the crisis. The body of a minor girl named Asha Moni was recovered from city's Kodumtoli Canal on Thursday after 6 days she had gone missing. Locals have congratulated the firefighters for their frantic effort. Fire service and civil defense officials said the minor fell into the canal on Saturday afternoon when she was playing on the bank. On information, divers went to the spot and searched for the girl. After 6 days of frantic effort, the firefighter retrieved the body around 1:35 p.m. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has sought continued support from European Union countries, including Italy, to ensure safe, dignified and sustainable return of the forcibly displaced Rohingyas. The Bangladesh Premier also expressed thanks to the EU, including Italy, for their support for the cause of Rohingyas, said a 9-point joint statement issued on the outcome of bilateral talk between Bangladesh Premier Sheikh Hasina and her Italian counterpart Giuseppe Conte. The statement said both sides welcome the International Court of Justice's January 23rd decision on the Rohingya crisis. It said that Bangladesh Premier called for international community's support in this regard. It also said the talk between two premiers reflected the positive trend of bilateral relations. The bipoles of Dhaka 10, Gaibandha 3 and Bagirhat 4 will be held on March 21st. EC Secretary Mohammad Alamgir announced the date under the leadership of Chief Election Commissioner. EC Secretary said the bipole of Dhaka 10 will be held under electronic voting machine. Miking and postering are also prohibited in these constituencies. The last date of submitting of nomination form is February 23rd. The appeal statement on February 8 and withdrawn of candidacy on February 29. Meanwhile, the decision on Chattogram City Corporation polls will be taken on February 16. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir has said BNP's re-election demand is illogical. He said this at the party's advisory committee meeting held in Dhanmondi. Qadir said there was no chance of vote rigging and violence in Dhaka City Corporation election. Regarding low presence of voters, he said many developed countries have witnessed low voter turnout. Decision against rival candidate will be taken once Prime Minister return home, he added. Later, Obaidul Qadir said BNP should take police permission to hold rally on February 8.
Available members.
Education Minister Dr. Deepu Moni has said stern action will be taken against those involved in printing incorrect question paper. This was stated by the Education Minister at a press conference after IDEB's 26th National Conference. The minister said efforts will be made to make such mistake repeated no more in future, referring to printing the exact question from guidebook in the question paper. The Education Minister said that the government will take strict measures to stop the use of guidebooks and notebooks. That's all for now. For more news and update, please visit dvcnews.tv. You can also visit Facebook page and YouTube channel of DVC News. Stay tuned.